11:26 a.m.
Well, you're up early for a Sunday, Zell.
And you're late. But hey, I'm glad to see you both got your beauty rest.
You noticed?
Alright kids, break it up. So, what are we looking at?
Well, you would be looking at 328 Chestnut, if it was here anymore.
Accident?
Not a chance. Her search probably from the rear, letting loose some form of wind power.
Wind power.
Hey, what's with the missing shoe?
Lost last night at Prince concert. Long story.
What about you? It looks like you had a full night.
How about we stick to the crime?
Ooh, testy.
Any leads so far in our perp?
No dice. And the boys downtown got nothing on their tenant either. But come take a look at this. See this yellow tinted fibrous material here? We're stumped on what it might be. Tommy ran it through the crime scene scanning device and it told us Billy Swat.
Billy Swat, huh? Sounds like my first marriage. Let's take a look. The texture and appearance are almost straw-like in nature.
Straw-like, huh? You may be onto something.
Well, whatever it is, the whole building's made out of it.
And I'm assuming no witnesses.
Actually, Lou questioned a husband and wife who were a block away. Running pretty fast when we seen these two, but they didn't see anything, so we sent them on their way.
Where are they headed?
Four Circle, why?
I've got a few questions of my own. A few questions for them to answer. Let's ride. Denzel,
Yeah?
treat yourself to a night on the town tonight, will you?
What are you talking about?
You've been cooped up in that high-rise apartment for months. Get out there. Let your hair down.
All right, maybe I will. Birthright man, anyway.
Ain't that the truth? You deserve it, Prince.
All right, beat it. I'll be stuck here all day if I don't get busy with this straw-like material.
What a mess.
My gut's telling me someone's got a problem with the tenant, and for some reason destroyed the place in retaliation.
And for whatever the reason, it was the last straw.
Chum Chum. Four Circle. 7:54 a.m.
FTP. Who's SU? Who? Finish line's right here, folks. Who seems to be the problem?
The problem is that you can run, but you can't hide.
Let's hear your names. I'm Jack.
Spread, Be Nimble, and the Beanstalk?
Just Jack, and this is my wife, Jillian.
And my friends call me.
That's odd.
I've got some weird friends.
Where were the two of you at 7 this morning? Headed up Chestnut, headed out here to do our daily morning walk.
Word on the street is that you were walking pretty fast.
What are you getting at?
You were running, not walking, running!
Take it easy, man. We've got an eyewitness who paints a somewhat different picture. Does the threat of perjury jog your memory? Okay, fine. We were running, but let me explain. Two of us were headed up Chestnut like usual. Jillian suddenly got dehydrated, so I ran uphill straight to the quick stop to buy her some Propel. Propel? It's fitness water.
No, it's water with sugar. I wasn't dehydrated. He just made it up so he could use another coupon.
That's not true.
Him all the time. Last week he could have both of us had recognized his best because Target had a buy one get one free sale on wheelchairs.
I swear, if these two don't get to the point, I'll escort them to the point with my fist!
Come on, man, take it easy. So then what? She followed me into the quick stop and we left. That it? Well, this is relevant. I heard a loud noise which caused me to trip and fall head first on the sidewalk and crack the crown of my lateral incisor. Okay, so let me get this straight. Jack, you and Jill, you and Ian went uphill to buy a bottle of water, Propel. Then Jack here fell down and broke the crown of his lateral incisor.
And let me guess, you came tumbling after.
No, why would I tumble? That doesn't make any sense.
Then what?
We got stopped by the other cops, jogged who then got stopped by you guys who made us late for work.
I'll make you late for work with my fist!
Hey,
full of shady youths in the candy aisle.
Shady use, huh? Catch where they were headed?
Nope.
Actually, while I was eye level with the sidewalk, I noticed something odd.
What's that?
Skittles. Skittles?
Skittles.
Yeah, I was surprised too. There was a line of them trailing behind the hoodlums as they walked away. Maybe there was a hole in their bag. I'm thinking, if you follow the rainbow trail of Skittles,
We'll find our pot of gold.
we'll take it from here. Enjoy your job.
We better move. In this business, every second counts.
Yes, time it seems is running out.
Chum chum. Center Park. 8:20 a.m.
Well. I guess the old expression is right. Follow 10 blocks of Skittles and you'll find 2 Germans at a pond.
You don't find any trouble.
Ja, for instance.
How about answering some questions?
Speaking of trouble, you're busy feeding the wild birdies.
I wasn't where that birdies ate candy.
Oh, absolutely, policeman. The candies are very popular with the birdies. The pigeons, they prefer the junior mints. The geese, they go far for the twizzlers. And the duckies, the goopas.
Were you aware that in some foreign lands, the people feed the birdies with breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumb? Can you believe that? It's nasty gross. I get very queasy tummy just brain thinking of it. If you two dum-dums don't check your wax lips, you're gonna be making friends with my jawbreakers.
We don't know how to take this verbal abuse. This is police brutalities.
Hey, I forget how many years of jail time for resisting arrest?
500 years. Okay. We will do as you wish.
First of all, you should know that we are German.
You were throwing us off with those hats. We were thinking you were from Detroit.
These are traditional German alpine hats.
Ja.
And the lederhosen are nice tucked.
No, these are extremely short capri pants.
On sale at Vegan Marshalls.
Get London.
Okay. My name is Hansel and this is Gretel.
Hello.
Your brother and sister, yesterday morning, our stepmommy kicked us out of the house.
Why would your stepmom kick you out?
Stepmommy is evil.
Stepmom is always evil.
She got so sick of these fake German accents.
Wait, you're faking your accents?
Yeah, I mean, sure, you didn't pick up on that?
Sounds will knowing just. You just figured everyone else expected from Germans.
Give people what they want, right?
Wait, all Germans are faking it? I'm sure. I thought that was common knowledge. Wow.
I know.
All this time.
I know.
Anyway, never
No,
be.
no, we prefer your natural dialect.
Please.
Alright, really? Sweet, what a load off.
Yeah.
So anyway, last night, our stepmom kicked us out of the house, left us alone and lost in the middle of town.
She's evil.
We started retracing our steps with Google Maps on Red Cell, but the batteries died.
There we were, lost, tired, and uber hungry, when we ran to this huge candy sale at McStop.
So then we bought like 8 Halloween's worth of candy and then split, before the cashier noticed that we went over the per item limit on milk duds.
Then we went home.
And at home, we just got more good news. Our stepmom wasn't evil after all. It was just low blood sugar. Her evil disappeared after we fed her 8 boxes of Mechanites.
That's a very fascinating story. We're thrilled to hear it had a happy ending. I very much appreciate a Tootsie Roll. But we have a more pressing issue to discuss.
Did either of you see anything out of the ordinary at the quick stop?
No, though I did see a hairy guy walking across the street with an industrial fan.
Catch where he was headed?
Hard to say. I was so hopped up on Fun Dip.
Hey. Thanks, Piper. Strike 2.
Our furry fan man?
Down building out in the boonies. We gotta fly. Thanks, kids. Stay out of trouble.
Gotta go fishing.
Whoever Harry Perp is, he's got a sweet tooth for destruction.
John, the 6th, 9:37 a.m. Check your clothes on, Dad.
Aw, ugly, do you miss me?
3 more minutes, Travis.
So, tell me what you got.
Well, I heard on the wire about the pile over on Chestnut. Based on the report and the workmanship here, it looks like the same perp. Identical approach on the building to the backside. Identical wind velocity. This time, though, different substance.
What are those?
They're almost stick-like in nature.
Yes, stick lights.
They're sticks,
Oh.
and the other one was straw.
Huh?
Well, I got a question. Why would anyone build a house out of sticks?
The same reason you built one out of straw.
Why is that?
That's what they pay us to find out.
What happened to you?
Looks like Gold's got a witness.
Next door neighbor was on her way home. First went to the scene.
Shall we?
Much thanks, Steve. Sorry we can't stick around.
Be careful, you two.
Careful's my middle name.
I thought it was Yolanda.
I had it changed.
Nice.
Why did she go by Ugly D again?
Why? Well, it's a nickname I gave her.
Why?
Well, she has pigtails, and she wears glasses. There's no way she's actually hot under all that.
I've heard that's what's on the inside that counts.
Like organs?
Yeah, I guess that doesn't make any sense. Hey there, Goldie. How's that coffee?
Lukewarm. I'm guessing you want to meet our new friend.
What's your name, Dumbo?
I'm Marcus. Ow! Look, I told her what I know.
Just tell them exactly what you told me.
Okay. I was walking home from a doctor's appointment, and I suddenly heard this noise. Like someone dropped a box of toothpicks. I look up, and I see that messenger, and that's it. I couldn't go home. I'd rather not rack up in a big investigation.
Did you see anything besides the pile of sticks?
No, that's all. Ow!
Is everything all right, sir?
Yeah, everything's fine. I feel great. Ow!
Marcus, let me ask you, what's the square root of 64?
8.
What do you call a group of geese?
A gaggle.
How often do you go up to the gym?
Twice a day. Ow!
Mind telling us what's going on, Marcus?
How's about telling us who you really are, named McBait?
Be fine. I mean, is it Marcus? It's Pinocchio.
Oh, I saw a thing about this guy in the Oprah.
Guess we're not hiding it now.
Let's hear it, Wizard of Schnoz.
Okay. I'm what you call a test tube. The scientist who created me, aka Dad, he heard ladies are striking figures. So he combined the DNA of a human and an alien, and voila. And he thought parenting would be easier for him if my nose were connected to my brain. This way that every time I lie, my nose goes 3 inches. Thanks, Pa.
Listen, Rhino, I know you've been through a lot, but that doesn't give you the right to disrespect the man that gave you life. After all, Father knows best.
Right? You know, I realize that it's part of a police detective's job to use bad puns to emphasize points. But could you do his fault and limit the nose humor? I'm a little sensitive about it.
No deal.
I don't understand. When you lied before, it didn't look like your nose grew. It looked like you were in pain.
Yeah, well, I can explain that. I wasn't at the doctor for routine checkup. If you know me. Right after getting my nose taken care of, the doctor warned me that my nerve and still was in its lies.
I see.
Now, did you see anything suspicious at the scene of the crime?
No, that's all. Ow!
Mind telling us? Hey, just get out with it, Toucan Sam.
See? That was important.
What'd you?
Saw a bunch of people in basketball jerseys poking around in them. Once the siren started up, they all jumped into the SUV and peeled it out of there.
Any of these guys have a fan or excessive body hair?
I don't know.
How many of them did you see?
Hard to say.
Out of curiosity, does that thing only give you trouble during intentional lies, or do you experience pain whenever you say anything inaccurate?
Anything inaccurate, unfortunately.
I see. Do me this favor. Answer yes to everything I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
Were there more than 4 people digging around the rubble?
Yes. Ow!
More than 3?
Yes. Ow!
More than 10?
Yes. Ow!
How about exactly 5?
Yes. Ow!
9?
Yes. Ow!
6?
Yes. Ow!
8?
Yes. Ow!
7?
Yes.
7 it is.
Thanks.
Happy to help. Ow!
We've got $7 and no way to find them. Now the plates were sunk.
Jiminy Cricket!
Excuse me, officers.
How about you keep your nose out of it?
Snowman.
Excuse me?
The license plate. Snowman. Kinda hard to keep from that strange.
No. Call it in.
Maybe it's that cross-carrying posse.
How about you leave the predictions to us, Nostradamus?
Hey Piper, I need a trace on plate number Snowman. Yeah, I'll hold.
You two better have some news.
Captain, good morning.
It's the opposite of a good morning. Gotta hear some results. I have 2 down buildings and 0 arrests. When I do the math, that's 2 buildings too many and 0 is a darn low number of arrests.
It's the lowest number.
What about negative numbers?
I don't need a math lesson. I need a results lesson. I have the mayor, the governor, and Governor Grimm all breathing down my neck.
Can I go now?
You two better figure out who Grimm nicks, the straw and the sticks, and you better book them. You hear me? Book them!
Captain, I just got a lead on some guys who just may be our perps.
Maybe you're perps. I never hear May from your mouth again, unless it's the month of May, which is not, right? Thanks. Anyway, I just got a 911 call from the Vigs. We're bringing them down to HQ for questioning.
You found him?
Who are they?
Pigs. They're pigs.
Cops?
Real pigs, you nitwit. Swine, hog, ham.
Oh.
Now, what time is it? Thanks. Some slimy croc stole my watch.
A croc.
However you pronounce it, crook, croc, it's a regional thing. Like tomato, tomato, potato, potato, Florida, Florida. Now, listen. It's quarter till. By 11, I want answers. I want results. I want something. Or I'll put you both on unpaid suspension. Faster you can say unpaid suspension. And that's 5 syllables. You better get it done in 4.
Unpaid suspension?
This is not good. This is not good at all. As a matter of fact, it's bad.
Talk to me. Got it. Thanks, Piper. Plates are in. Shaker lows.
You better move, and fast.
How's it going?
You got a nose job. Why is it still so long?
It actually used to be 10 feet longer because of my career.
What do you do?
I'm running for president.
Chong, check the rolls. 10 a.m.
TPD. Whose SUV is that parked on the curb?
That's mine, officer.
What's your name?
I'm happy.
I said, what's your name?
I told you, I'm happy.
I don't care if you're ecstatic. If you don't tell me your name right now, I'll see to it that you're never happy again.
But I've always been happy.
Right, punk, I'm taking you in.
Pardon me, officer, but I believe there's been a misunderstanding. Her name is Happy. We all have regular names. For instance, my name is Doc. Happy you've met.
Hello again.
Then there's Grumpy, Sleepy, Sneezy,
So hold on. Achoo!
Bashful,
Hi.
and last but not least, Dopey.
Onion rings.
And we're the Seven Dwarfs.
Achoo!
Dwarfs?
Yes, I know what you're thinking. None of us are that dwarfish size. You see, the Seven Dwarfs are our official team name. We belong to a 7-on-7 hoops league. The name was actually Chris White's idea. We're not short, but compared to everyone else on the court, we're tiny. It's our relative.
Yeah, like the Wayne Wade, he's 6'4", and next to Shaq looks like Gary Coleman.
Or when Grumpy had a post up on that huge center.
I hate that guy. All he does is complain about his yard sale. When I have trouble with weed control, when there's oversized beanstalk blocking out the light of my sunroom.
Give him a break, guys. He's been involved like 3 times this week.
Okay, enough small talk.
We need to know where you were earlier this morning.
Unicorn!
Dopey, please. I'll take care of this. We were at the game when we rushed back here to kick off our yard sale.
Eyewitness says you made a pit stop along the way.
Unicorn!
Dopey?
Unicorn? No, you're right. We did stop. That Kamal's building was a gold mine for us.
What are you talking about?
For we dwarfs, schooling opposition on the hardwood is just a hobby. We make living selling antiques, rare gems, and knickknacks at yard sales. So we were lucky enough to come across the rubble on our way home from a game. Well, off to work we went. It was quite a successful exhibition.
You do realize attempting at the crime scene is a federal offense.
We didn't know it was a crime scene. And besides, we had junk exhibition permits. Girls,
And let me guess, you didn't see anybody suspicious.
What about that Coach White of yours? Any chance he's hairy and is an industrial fan?
No, and he's the sheep.
she's coaching with that pay-for-free exchange in the room above our garage. Actually, she's been stuck in bed ever since she had some 2-week-old McDonald's apple pie. Dr. Charming stopped by later with True Love's Kiss.
Which is just a corny rebrand name for Imodium's AD.
Not sure this place running with this guy's been out of Mexico for 5 years.
Dental school, you know that?
And maybe you shouldn't go by dog?
Yeah, what about Din?
I hate you all.
Another dead end, and that was the best thing we had. Captain's not going to be happy.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Can it, short stack?
You betcha.
Hey, what if during their excavation the Tiny Tins found a clue?
We're going to need to see your loot from the crime scene.
Sure thing, girls. Let's show them the inventory. What'd you find?
Lunch pail, shovel, tool belt, blueprints, turkey hoagie.
And I found this ID for a construction site.
No obvious thread that links to clues. Unless
Unless
these are props and costumes for a music video about construction workers.
you may be onto something.
Which means that our perp must be a hairy pop star who sings top 40 hits about construction.
Yeah, that must be the case. Exactly.
Or he's a construction worker.
It's a small world after all. Better go.
Chunk chunk. I'm off this construction set. 10:42 a.m.
FT SCPD, we've been looking for you.
Hey!
I didn't do anything. The innocent one's always run. Book him.
You're under arrest for the under-destruction of homestead on foolish raw materials.
May I be the first to welcome you to Justice Town? Population, you.
Listen, man, you got the wrong wolf.
Oh yeah? Because in Justice Town, I'm the mayor.
What about her?
I'm on the school board.
I know you three have been through a lot today, but I promise that we'll get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible. First of all, my name is Executive Assistant District Attorney Stoskin, and to my right is Assistant District Attorney Myrtle.
Afternoon.
First off, let's get your names for the record,
I'm pick one.
I'll pick two.
which makes you Pig 85.
So, let's review your story. Pig 1. You were alone in your straw house. Wolf approaches the house, knocks it down.
Yeah, kept saying he'd blow my house in, which, you know, sounded a little weird. I told him to hold on, because I was shaking. You know, really rough part right over here. Then, before I knew it, my house was kaput.
Then what?
Well, I was freaking out, right? So I curly told it to my bros.
He showed up all discombobulated, pork almighty. I felt his forehead, he was baking, I mean sizzling. Go on. Same thing basically. I'm shaving and the hairy guy shows up with a big fan of his, and before you know it, my bachelorette pad's yard waste. And that's where you come in.
That's where they approached my doorstep. I was utterly frazzled. I offered them with crumpets and tea.
Then what? Oh, at which point the perpetrator arrived, attempted identical fan-powered destruction, but failed.
That is a primitive counselor.
Now, what about this wolf character? You know him?
We did. He was the highest bidder on all three of our contracts, but we withdrew at the last minute.
Why? We saw him and that poor girl in the red hitting on Judge Juder's.
That B&E mess last month with the old lady?
The one that's down in the empty kitchen cabinet?
No.
Oh, the one who lives in Reebok.
No, you know, the petted Plinky with white hair.
Right.
So we didn't want any association with a convicted felon.
Was he upset with your pulling of the contract?
Absolutely livid.
Hello, motive.
Chances are, we'll need you to testify in court about what you just told us.
We'll do whatever's necessary.
One thing I'm not clear on, why the disparity in the composition of your respective residences?
It's a pretty simple story, really. See, Mom and Pa passed away about 10 years back.
Blue owl.
They left behind a sizable trust for each and every one of us.
Problem is, me and Pig One, we got our license. Me, I'm investing most of my inheritance as the executive producer of Kevin Federline's debut album.
What about you?
This will put you in Vegas!
He lost everything on roulette wheel.
Oh, he's not pink!
So as you can imagine, given that Red and Black are the only option in roulette, and given that Kevin Federline, well, you know, me and Pig One didn't have much money left over to invest in the real estate
That's my straw.
and the sticks.
What about you?
I spent my money on a new condominium, replete with fortified Ukrainian steel, state-of-the-art motionary system, and most importantly, wind-proof foundation.
Sounds not cheap.
Indeed, I too no longer have any money, but at least we have each other.
Brothers in a blanket?
We're coming in full steam on this one. 2 counts, each of malicious destruction of property and reckless endangerment, nothing less. And given your client's history, we can't go anywhere near minimum jail time. But if you hand us a guilty plea, we'll lowball at 10 years with eligibility for parole.
My client pleads not guilty to all counts.
Oh, come off it, Pete. No jury would swallow that, even if it was corn battered and served in a stick. We've got eyewitness testimony of your client fleeing the scene with a fang. His personal effects of the rubble. We've got motive, opportunity, and let's not forget, the guy's got a rap sheet longer than the English patient.
Picnic basket depth, nursing home B&E, impersonation of the age, and I'm just getting warmed up.
For each of those crimes, my client was falsely accused.
Exactly. That's why his first and middle names are big and bad.
That's not my name. My name is B.B. Walton, but that stands for Bernard Bartholomew. After the Little Red incident, the tabloids invented Big Bad. I'm not bad, and I'm certainly not big. I'm 5'3". That's not big. And I'm not bad either. I'm just a small town wolf living in a lonely world. One who wants to sit at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, today, you ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I just said that!
Chancey! We don't care if you're big and bad, small and good, or medium and half decent. Our offer doesn't budge.
And my innocence doesn't budge.
And budge rhymes with budge.
If you insist,
I have a name today.
if you insist you're innocent, why were you at the scene of each crime with a fan?
Again, my client has already explained to the police that he received 3 invitations to be wired at parties on Facebook.
And again, we found no such invitation.
Someone could have easily deleted it.
You're scraping, Bo.
What about that chase sequence?
I was afraid, okay? I was afraid. How many times do I have to get arrested for crimes I don't even commit? First the Little Red incident, then the whole mix-up with that Peter kid, and now this. I can't take it anymore.
I have some brilliant advice. Stop committing crimes.
My client's innocent still. The police stands.
Have it your way.
Glad to see you're still on it, Pete. As usual, do what's expected of you. Repping the criminal, following the herd.
Say what you will, I was doing what I'm supposed to.
And what's that?
My job.
Chong Chong, leave by Garson. 1:13 p.m.
Two houses blown down in the same day, both taken down by a fan-toting wolf.
I know, bots. It's crazy.
Didn't the same thing happen in Eastwick a couple of months back? It was in the paper.
I forgot about that.
So you could say that this case has been ripped from the headlines.
Good point.
Anyway, headline ripping aside, we gotta talk about this BB Wolf character, who I don't have to remind you has been a thorn in my side for longer than I care to remember.
We remember.
I get a grief from Castle Hill every time Harry Gary here walks. I need you to drop a net on this guppy.
We won't let you down. Cleaning within the hour, our big and bad Pope's gonna be wolfing down prison food.
You both are hungry like the wolf, and I like that. Now, I'll see you both tomorrow. I'm cutting out early.
Where to?
Headed to Queens for a Queen concert.
Great band.
Hey, nice.
How do I look?
Wicked hot.
You're the hottest of them all.
That's clearly kissing up, but you're both promoted.
Chong Chong, Drew's lecture, 3:09 p.m.
What about these?
Are all three of you blind for the same reason?
No,
I'm blind.
I'm not blind. I only bring these so I can hide things in the movie.
What about you?
I was blinded by a pack of stray wolves.
All right, lose mouse 3.
Fine, you're free to go. Okay, so we're good to go in the cocky archer with the ugly green hat. Then I've left a Connie. And Chef Boyardee.
I live on Drury Lake.
Oh, and I almost forgot. We had a guy who, for some reason, is eating an entire pumpkin.
What about juror number 6?
That one? This is Carl Herbert, a retired stockbroker.
Are you sure it looks a lot like the bit from my client's case last summer?
What? No.
You don't mean, wait, what's the name? Low-res something. Yes. I don't think so. What's your name?
Carl Herbert.
Are you sure? Looks a lot like Little Red, and she would be a very biased juror.
True, but did Little Red have a mustache?
Touche.
Great. And to recap on the 6 we finalized earlier, we got a cat with a fiddle, a dog, a small dog, and hold on, didn't we have 2 more here? Is something funny to you?
They ran up to the drawing. Sorry. I bet.
Great. And to recap on the 6 we finalized earlier, we got a cat with a fiddle, a viola, a dog with authority issues, a dish, and what are you? A ladle.
Sport. Action.
And that makes 12, which means we'll see you in court.
Sure you're ready for this, Peep?
I was born ready.
You were born with a law degree?
Yes.
Chum chum. Courtroom. 309.
And when you approached the defendant at the crime scene, did he acquiesce?
He attempted to flee, but Detective Rell and I were able to subdue the defendant and arrest him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you have heard, the defendant was witnessed fleeing the crime scene with an industrial fan, after which he blatantly resisted arrest. Nothing further.
Cross-examined.
I wonder, Detective HD, is it, given your physical liabilities, if you're fit to give testimony?
I'll show you physical liabilities.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness's physical condition is not on trial.
Your Honor, I put forth that the cause of the witness's recently sustained injuries may very well have something to do with the apprehension of my client and would therefore render this witness unfit for testimony.
Proceed.
Now, Detective, how did you sustain these injuries?
I'm not going to answer these questions.
And I will hold you in contempt of court.
Fine. All right, you want to know? I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. But don't blame me if you're plagued with nightmares for the rest of your life. It was Thursday afternoon. I was on my lunch break. I was just sitting, minding my own business. But I wasn't sitting just anywhere. No, I wasn't. I was sitting on a wall. It seemed stable enough. Sure, why wouldn't a wall be stable? But then, out of the blue, without warning, it gave way. Before I could get my bearings, I lost my balance and I fell. It wasn't just your average fall. No, it wasn't. It's not easy to describe the kind of fall it was. But if I had to choose a word, I'd say it was great. A great fall. It was great. I regained consciousness in a gurney over at Kings County. They did everything they could to fix my bone fractures, my torn joints, my broken soul. All the finest doctors lent a hand. Human doctors, of course, but also horse doctors. After the surgery, the chief resident put his hoof in my hand and told me everything was going to be all right. He was all wrong. No matter how hard they tried, they failed. They failed at putting me back together again. You want to know about my physical stability? Oh, sure, I'll be fine. I'll survive. But after a fall of such great magnitude, I may never recover up here and in here. and along here. So to everyone out there, you young people especially, listen to me and listen close, because I'm only going to say this once. Next time you see a wall, respect that wall. Don't sit on it. Sit on a chair, maybe even a futon. Happy now? I quit.
Order! I'm out of order. Let's move this along, counselors. My pumpkin rubber is double parked. Prosecution, present your next witness.
We call pigs 1 through 3.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
We do. Now, the members of the jury have already heard a detailed point-by-point analysis of today's horrifying events. But does such an analysis convey the pure emotional turmoil you three had to endure?
No, it was horrible.
Truly frightening.
Your Honor, I can't keep eye contact with the defendant without being unflamed.
Objection! Pigs frequently root in their own filth.
Since stated, Pig Stew's comments will be stricken from the record.
Wait, I'm supposed to be writing this down?
I will phrase more specifically. Are you afraid of the big bad?
The big bad wolf?
Big bad wolf. Objection!
Are you afraid of Bernard Bartholomew Wolf?
Tra-la-la-la-la.
You'll have to excuse my brother. He is speaking an archaic version of pig Latin. Tra-la-la-la. Roughly translates to as yes.
And will you describe that fear?
It was terrifying. I was just shaving like any other day, and then out of nowhere, this ferocious beast walked right up to my front door and blew my house in.
Gang, you and the jury. Imagine looking out the peephole and seeing that.
Front door.
Look out the peephole, peephole, peephole.
Perp stripped the property from the rear. Identical approach on the building from the backside. IT no longer have any money.
Always been on pink.
I invested most of my inheritance on Kevin Federline. This is a muffin.
Objection!
Mr. Zilskin, did you just object to your own line of questioning?
Indeed I did, Your Honor. Indeed I did.
This is highly unorthodox.
We live in a highly unorthodox time. Why, just yesterday, I saw a man walking a cat.
I'll allow it.
What are you doing?
My job.
Technically, that's my job.
Pigs number 1 and 2. In your testimony just now, you revealed to this court that the defendant approached your front door in order to topple your comically flimsy houses with an industrial fan.
Yes, sir.
But the crime scene investigators have confirmed that the point of attack took place at the rear of each house. Therefore, it is my supposition that you three pigs staged the destruction of your homes, knowing you could easily frame a convicted wolf and criminal, and in the end, walk away, free pigs, having collected off the windfall of the insurance money you so desperately desired. That is my supposition. That is what really happened. How do you plead?
All right, we did it.
We were broke. We need the money so badly. I haven't been on picking almost 48 hours.
And Cake Fed lied to me. He promised that the music would bridge the generation gap and end world hunger with his hypnotic funky rhythms. That was false. Neither of those things happened.
Gingerbread bailiff, take them away.
Well played, Stillskin. Well played. Your Honor, motion for dismissal?
Motion granted. This court is adjourned.
Thank you for everything.
Don't thank me. Thank Echoey Flashback.
Not bad, counselor. Not bad at all. By the way, technically, I won that case. All right, see ya.
Well, that was the choice that I had to see to believe. Let's get out of here. Then it's on me.
I won't argue with that.
What do you feel like?
You know what I'm always hungry for?
What's that?
Justice.
That, my friend, has already been served.